Hey guys, it's Cassie and today we're going to be talking about some unpopular luxury fashion opinions. It's been a while since I've done a video like this and I thought we'd just have a go, you know, let's just have a chat. Some are positive, some are negative, but let's just remember to keep it civilised in the comments. Feel free to discuss, disagree, agree in the comments, but let's do it in a very kind and respectful manner. This is meant in fun, it's not that deep. It's not serious. Okay, let's jump into the first, what I feel is an unpopular luxury fashion opinion, which is that I think Virginie Viard, oh, that is probably a terrible mispronunciation there, is doing a great job at Chanel. Here's the thing, Carl sadly passed. Okay, and we were always, nobody was ever going to match up, okay? He'd been at that brand for years, he was Chanel, Chanel was him for such a long time, and we grew so accustomed to the theatrics of the shows and all of that, right? Whoever was going to be his successor, there was always going to be beef, okay? We were always going to compare what was to what it currently is, and it was never ever going to be the same. I know I was particularly bitter after, sadly, Lee McQueen passed away, Alexander McQueen, and it really hit me in the heart there, and Sarah Burton took over from it, and to be very honest with you, I was very bitter, okay, and I was like, this is not the McQueen that I knew, and all of that business. What do I know? What do I know? Am I there in the decisions? No, I'm not. So guess what? You take it, and you either like the new stuff and you buy it, and or whatever else, or you admire it from afar, or you don't, and you move on with your life and you maybe look into another brand, right? But there's been a lot of slander about Virginie, and I will tell you one thing, she is good when it comes to commercial items, as in the items that are going to sell. She has been churning them out since day one of her taking over that post. And again, whether it's stuff that you like or don't like, or it's your taste or not your taste, people are buying it. Bags, the colour that she's been rolling them out in, things like the new mini classic flap that's got a top handle, stuff like this that we don't know if that would have come out with Carl or not, you know, there's no way of knowing that. But I just think that, give credit where credit's due, this woman knows how to sell some pieces. Do her collections make sense? No, but it doesn't matter. I think she's doing a great job. By the way, if you are new here, my name is Cassie. I'm a self-diagnosed luxury addict. I put out videos on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. So if you like luxury fashion, then you're probably going to love it here. So head down there, subscribe, turn on the bell, become a member of our luxury addicted family. When are we going to rehab? Never. Okay, unpopular luxury fashion opinion number 2. I really like Prada Nylon and I think it's worth it. Here's the thing, I talk a lot about Prada Nylon pieces on here, and just like from what I've been seeing around, is that people are like, oh, it's nylon, I'm not going to pay that for it. Now, I don't know if this is just my mentality. I'm putting this filter on because it's arguably better than my normal face at the moment, but I don't articulate myself very well in this next part. So basically, I know that in luxury we are being overcharged for everything. So for me, it doesn't matter if I'm being overcharged for a nylon piece, because I know I'm already getting overcharged for leather and silk and whatever is deemed more expensive. So it's no different, really. My opinion is that nylon has always been like a very cool part of Prada. It's been an iconic part of the brand for so long, and I really like the fact that they've really kind of been hammering it home the last few years, bringing out new cool things in the nylon, in the re-nylon. I think that we're going to be seeing more nylon in general across luxury because it's one of the most sustainable fabrics, I believe, not a sustainability expert, but from like sustainable lines that we've been seeing, they've been nylon. Don't know if it's the easiest, whatever, but we love sustainability, we love the planet, I love the vibes, it's kind of cool. And like, you know, a little bit like effortless chic, which I love, and I'm here for it. Unpopular opinion number 3. This might be popular. Moschino has fallen off, all right? Dead in the water. When was the last time you heard somebody go, oh my gosh, have you seen these like hot new pair of shoes from Moschino? Oh my gosh, have you seen this hot new jacket from Moschino? But it is extremely a novelty, all right? And you either have to be a certain type of person or wearing it for a certain type of situation or event for Moschino to make sense for the average, I don't know, luxury consumer. As in, like, brilliant for Met Gala. You know, Katy Perry was out here dressed like a chandelier and a hamburger or whatever it was, right? But, like, as an average person, a lot of the designs are very cartoony, very novelty. Again, if you're into that stuff, then it's probably great. But you really don't hear, apart from like, oh, it was a great show, yeah, because it's fun to look at. But when we're talking shelling out your money for it, not so much. It always ends up in the sale. So, in my opinion, I think it's fallen off. Obviously, I don't know the financial ins and outs. There might be places in the world where Moschino is like absolutely popping. I doubt it. But that may be true. I am not the oracle over here. I don't know, it's just sort of like ruled itself into like outlet bargain bin a bit. Unpopular luxury fashion opinion number 4. Jacquemus ready to wear is only for a very specific type of person. And that person is 99.9% of the time a model, right? Here we go. I love the designs of, you know, the dresses and all of this business, right? But I bought a dress. I have never looked worse in my life, okay? Undoubtedly. And this thing, it's not all of the stuff, but I'm just, you know, like, generalising here, right? A lot of the dresses are very thin. The fabric doesn't have much give, right? So for those of us that, you know, are a little bit hippie, you know, got some things going on there, all the lumps and bumps are showing because there's nothing there to, you know, bring us in a little bit. Nobody wants to put something on and feel worse about themselves. You're meant to put something on and be like, who's the baddest bitch of them all, you know? And of all of the Jacquemus things I've tried on, that really hasn't worked. So that's the dresses. If you want to talk about the tops and things, I know those bralettes, brilliant if you're, you know, itty bitty titty committee. But for the ladies out here with the tig old biddies, there's literally no support there, okay? It's just like, here is a little bit of wool and good luck. You know, it may cover a nipple, it may not. Who's gonna roll this dice? A lot of the pieces I personally have ruled myself out for because I'm just like, things are gonna be falling out, or all my lumps and bumps are showing, and I'd rather they wouldn't, you know? Too thin, all this business. So that's how I feel about Jacquemus ready to wear. Unpopular luxury fashion opinion number 5. Key pouches aren't worth it. I know that this is an unpopular opinion because loads of people love a key pouch, bang on about it being one of the best SLGs, best thing they've bought, all of that. And I see you and I hear you and I understand, okay? It's a two-pronged thing for me. Prong number 1, I just want to be able to dive in my bag, feel around for my keys, bring them out. What I don't want to do is open the bag, find the holder, open the holder, find the key, right? Also, I don't know if it's because I live in a city, I watch too many true crime documentaries, and I'm like, I need to be fast, right? I need to be in, key, door locked, nobody's got me, I've made it home safe, thank you very much, right? I'm a bit dramatic. But for the city girls, you know what I mean. It's a different situation if you live outside of a city or in a suburb or something and you arrive home in your car and you have the time to, you know, like look in your bag, get your things, blah, 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 right? But for me, I'm just like, the efficiency's got to be there. So A, the key pouch is slowing me down. Hit myself in the chin there. B, most of the time, I'm a little tight for space. With my bags, and I really don't need something else encroaching in on the already limited space I have. So I just think, for my personal situation and what makes sense for my life, a key pouch does not work. However, if you love your key pouch, I see you, I understand. Unpopular luxury fashion opinion number 6, Chanel brooches are not worth it. Chanel brooches are like a very intricately woven lie that's been told to us on our venture into the realm of luxury. I do like talking about the realm of luxury, don't I? I do talk about the realm a lot. I don't know about you, but I've always seen it as this thing that's like, oh, but you must have a Chanel brooch, you know? It's like part of building up your collection. It's one of the iconic Chanel pieces. Tell me why I could count on one hand the number of times I have worn my Chanel brooch. I keep it for sentimental value, but I do not use it, okay? For a number of reasons. Number one, that little clasp at the back there is loose. Alright? The last thing I want is for it to be slipping off my lapel and onto the floor, never to be seen again. Because let's be honest, very few people are going to be returning that brooch back to the rightful owner. And I know that there's hacks to do that. I personally cannot be bothered. Right? I don't even use it anyway, so what's the point? Second of all, I also don't know if it's because they're mainly the logo, that wherever you put it, it just looks like you're just the logo, and it just feels, I don't know, this is the thing, because I see other people using it and they like do a cool thing with their scarf and they like fasten it with the brooch, and that looks cool. I don't know if this is just me and it's a me problem, because I can't make it work and I should just be like, you know, just say your goodbyes and move on with your life. Unpopular luxury fashion opinion number 7. Might not be that unpopular. Dior is taking the piss, okay, with their pricing. So, you've got like the top 3 in luxury, these are the top 3 brands that will mainly or mostly maintain or improve in value over time if you were to like buy a bag now and sell it in 3 years, right? You've got your Hermes, your Chanel, your Louis Vuitton. I'm sorry, Dior wasn't involved in that. So why the hell have you been doing crazy price increases? The bags now are getting to be extortionate amounts. They're not, look, I'm somebody, I like talking about investment value of bags. I actually don't care when I buy a piece whether it's going to keep its value or not. It's just because I like it. So, but I just think it's very interesting that like, why are you acting like this but you're not even keeping your value? Sorry? The ready-to-wear prices are crazy. This is for the women's. The men's is more quote-unquote, with a laugh, reasonably priced. In the bags and the ready-to-wear. The shoes are the only thing that prices haven't absolutely shot through the roof. I don't know if it's just because they can't get away with it. I mean, look, I will sit here and complain, and if the right piece comes along, what's what it wants, right? It's just ridiculous, honestly. Unpopular opinion number 8. Turning luxury items from one thing into another. Recently a video went viral, I don't know if you've seen it, you probably have, of a very resourceful and creative woman turning the Louis Vuitton paper shopping bag into like a tote, basically, right? With there's a special kit that I believe she bought and used it to turn this shopping bag into an actual bag. Here's the thing. Do I admire the creativity of it? Yes, it's like a very, very good art project. Would I ever? No, I would simply never. Because at the end of the day, you may as well just be walking around with the shopping bag. Like, I know that you've now made it waterproof and all of that, but it's the shopping bag. Again, I don't know if this makes me snobby. I don't know, whatever. It's just, I simply can't. And it's not every situation, because I understand and I get conversion kits that like allow you to put a crossbody strap onto something and all of that. That bit I get and I'm like fine with. It's the toiletry pouch and it's like making the sodden shopping bags into a bag. I cannot. The toiletry pouch, I'm sorry. I know I said I wouldn't, but I can't help myself. This is different. I'm not saying if like you use it as like a quick under the pit, running into the sodden corner shop to get milk. But what I'm talking about is under the armpit, out here, clubbing in Ibiza, especially if you're in London. It's an Opoly dress. It's the Louis Vuitton toiletry pouch. If this is you, let me know what your unpopular luxury fashions opinions are, okay? Let's share those. Share what yours are. I'm going to leave a link to another video here in case you haven't already seen it. I hope you don't hate me too much. Have an amazing morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you are, and I will see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye, guys.